RNIB, Opening Up Creative Culture. Recorded and live audio description. Louise Fryer.
There are a number of different ways in which audio description can be received. It can be pre-recorded on an audio guide, or it can be delivered one-to-one with the describer accompanying a blind or partially sighted visitor around the gallery, or maybe a group of blind or partially sighted people can come to a particular session in which everyone's going to have the audio described tour all together. And the tour itself can be given either by a curator who's practiced in the art of audio description, or with a describer and a curator working together in a kind of double-headed way. And the advantage of a live description is that it can be driven by the blind or partially sighted audience. So if people have a particular interest, they can ask questions and they can prompt the describer and the curator to tell them a little bit more about the elements that really interest them and skip a little bit more quickly over the bits that they don't find so interesting. For the audio recorded guide, you need to have thought about all of that in advance. So the ideal kind of guide is the sort that will give you levels. You can have options. If you'd like to find out more about the biography of the artist, press whatever number it happens to be. Or if you'd like to find out more about this particular technique of creating the artwork, press another number. The point about recorded description is that it has to sound fairly fluent. It has to be very well constructed so that it can be as short and vivid and succinct as possible. With live description, you've got a bit more leeway. So as long as you're engaging and as long as your blind or partially sighted audience are interested and have the time, you can spend a little bit longer in front of one particular exhibit and then, as I say, save a little bit of time on one people are not so engaged by.
RNIB, Supporting Blind and Partially Sighted People.
Logos for Arts Council England, Punch Records, Imagineer Productions and Ironbridge Gorge Museum Trust.